Hi, Kimberly.
Hi,
Hi, I'm Emily. It's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
I'm not sure if you're hearing an echo. I'm hearing it too. Um,
I'm not on my side. I
okay, good. Then it's just on my side. Cool. So I read through your questionnaire. The way this will work is we'll kind of just go through what's worked for you in the past, what hasn't worked. I'll make sure that like when you're using the curling headband, it feels comfortable and secure. And then
Mhm,
I know you asked about like old Hollywood curls.
mhm.
So we can try to like dive into that and see if we can create that look for you as well. Just want to make sure we're on the same page of what look we're going for. But yeah,
Okay.
super casual so yeah. So yeah, have you used the product in the past and how has it gone?
I did try it only one time because I just got it recently, and I did like the look that I got from it. It did kind of, I don't think I did the best job. I think I need more practice as it felt like a little bit loose, but it stayed all night. And
Awesome.
then I had like a little bit of like a dent on this side, how
Okay.
sometimes. The
Yep.
other side was good though, so
Okay, cool. And the curls held up okay and you're good to go?
yeah, I think they held up pretty well.
Awesome. Awesome. Is this your natural hair type?
It is. It is
Awesome.
like kind of curly. So
It's like the perfect hair. It'll just like pop into the curls and then it'll last all day. Yeah, you have
oh,
great hair for this.
thank you.
Cool. And one last question is when you used it, was your hair dry or lightly damp? How was it?
I sprayed it. It was completely dry, but I did spray it a bit. Like I,
A little bit of
from one of
water.
the tutorials that I watched,
Cool.
it's to spray it like as you go. So I was kind of trying to do that.
Perfect. Okay, that sounds good. So what you're doing is completely correct. What we'll do is we'll walk through putting on the curling headband together. I'll make sure it feels comfortable and secure. And before we dive into that, what do you mean by old Hollywood curls? Like what look are you kind of going for? So that'll help me kind of gear towards that.
So lately, I've been really liking like
Mhm.
a middle part. So I'm thinking like more of 1940s, how they kind of had that middle part, like Hedy Lamarr style.
I
And
love
then
Hedy
she would,
Lamarr.
I know she's beautiful. And then she had, the curls like this. And like my hair kind of does that naturally. The problem though is that it's unpredictable.
Yep.
And so
Nope,
that's
that's what we'll do. We'll work on training it to form those curls while you wear it. I'm just pulling up some pictures of Hedy Lamarr.
okay.
Fun fact, she was a woman inventor as well, and
Hmm.
she created some wave technology that would have ended World War II sooner if they had actually implemented it, but they didn't until the Cold War, and it helps end the Cold War.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's super cool.
Isn't
Uh,
that what they use for Wi-Fi too?
Yeah, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all of that. You know your girl.
She basically invented it. I know.
She's amazing. Um,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So I'm looking at her pictures. I'll just share my screen. So over here, we get like kind of like a harsh, like you want that like kind of middle part with that burst flip. Is this kind of the look we're going for, or just like more voluminous,
Yeah, I like the one with the stars.
the stars?
That,
Okay,
yeah, that's good. It's a good look.
cool. All right. So I'm looking at where the curls are formed. Cool. All right. So the curls are going to start very like kind of high up, and
Mhm.
then they're going to be a little bit tighter and then fluffed out. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can definitely do that. That's not a problem at all. Awesome. Let me stop sharing my screen. Now, where did it go? Stop sharing. All right, cool. Let's dive into it. So, yeah, if you have your headband, we'll just run through the steps together and I'll gear it towards Hedy Lamarr. Your hair is like perfect for it. It already looks like her hair. So we'll want our hair parted into two sections. Sorry, I'm also coming off of a cold, so I'm sorry I'm like not the most presentable at the moment. I was just sleeping all day.
Beautiful.
Cool. All right. And then yeah, you would want to lightly dampen our hair, like kind of ear level down as we normally do. If you have the spray bottle, you can do it. I don't have it on me at the moment, but
My hair is I did shower this morning and it takes a really long time to dry, so the back is still kind of damp, but the front dried a bit, so I can
Yeah, then just redampen wherever
just a little bit.
needs it. Perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. And so now we can grab our headband. I like to make sure the scrunchies are on my wrist so I'm not looking for them when we get to that point. I normally lose them.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I like to start by folding it in half so that the ends are even. And you'll notice there's a wire all along one side.
Mhm.
And so when we put it on, we want the wire facing forward. And were you able to get the pigtail? I can take it slowly. This is the first step just to
It
create
That was really hard for
it.
me. It was really hard.
Are you a righty or a lefty?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so we'll put our
Okay.
left hand on top. We'll take it slow, don't
Okay.
you worry.
Okay.
And then with your right hand, you're going to go in and, yep, perfect. Grab all that hair, pull it towards your face and over. Perfect. And now just use the back of your fingers to kind of push the end up. Yep.
Okay.
And once you're in that position, you're in a good spot. All you have to do now is just push the back of the headband backwards and then around. And you're just looping it around, making like a tight pigtail on one side. It does not matter how it looks, just as long as it feels. You nailed it. A couple
Yeah.
more times, you could do it in your sleep. You'll be good.
Oh, thank you.
Cool. All right. So now we're going to take a front section. And we don't want it to be, the deeper the section, the further the headband's going to sit backwards. So if I take like a deep section this way, the headband's going to sit where that section ends. So the closer you take it to the
Okay.
hairline, it'll feel like more like where the headband's supposed to sit. So if it ever feels like it's slipping, that's probably the problem. I'll just note.
Oh, okay.
And so we'll pull this section kind of up and over to get that Hedy Lamarr look. We're going to kind
Mhm.
of want to, like normally I say, like pull it kind of sideways and it'll hit this way. If you want the
Yeah.
curls to hit kind of higher up, you're going to pull it kind of higher up, if that makes sense. Yep,
Yeah.
bingo.
Okay.
And that'll get that glam look. Cool, up and over. And now we're going to add another small section right underneath the first and combine them. Perfect. And then pull that up and over so that it's touching the last wrap. Beautiful. Kimberly, you're
Okay.
an expert at this. You're doing a great job. Add another section underneath,
Okay.
small section. And again, pull it kind of up high and over. Beautiful. And we'll do another section, one more.
Is it okay if it's kind of from the back here?
Yes, it's okay that it's coming from the back at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Combine
right
and
hair.
pull it up and over. Beautiful. And now we're at the ear. So we're going to grab all the hair that's left and combine it all into just one large section. So it's all just here. Perfect. And one hint is to pull the headband kind of closer to your jawline while you do this. So instead of holding it out here,
Oh, okay.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
loosen up, just kind of pull it in towards your jawline and then wrap it kind of up and around until you get to the bottom. Perfect. And that'll help prevent like a poof down here. It'll get the curl started sooner in the back. It's all good
Mhm.
things. Beautiful. Nailed it. And now we can just add the scrunchie. And I like to make sure that first wrap really just locks in everything we've done. So I don't really place it directly on the end on the first wrap. And then the second wrap, I kind of
Okay, so you kind of do it like a little bit higher.
a little bit higher just to make sure that all this is locked in before we move down. Perfect. And then the rest
Great.
of the wraps, I move it further down. You nailed it, Kimberly. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Awesome. Cool. And then we can just repeat on the other side. So just undo it and straighten her out. And again, we're going to grab that front section. Since we're doing the Hedy Lamarr look, we're going to pull it kind of high up and over. And we're doing like smaller sections will help to create like a little bit more of those like tighter defined curls as well.
Okay.
Beautiful. Pull it up and over. Fabulous. Grab another section right underneath, combine them. Up and over. Great. And we're doing about 4 before we get to the ear usually at this.
Yeah, so here I've got a little bit of a
A little bit of
shorter.
a shorter thingy. Okay.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, so we can grab another section, pull it up and over. And what you can do here is wrap it around not once, but twice.
Hmm.
And it'll kind of lock in that last piece, if that makes sense. You
Okay.
can do that at any point if you find that you have like layers that are popping out. Instead of just
Hmm.
doing one wrap over, do it twice, and it'll help to lock in the piece before it
Okay.
and like keep those shorter pieces that spray out a little bit in a better position. Yeah. And now we're at the ear, so we can grab all the hair and combine. Beautiful. And pull it in kind of towards your jawline again. Yep. And pull it tight. Perfect. Great. Yours looks better than mine today, Kimberly. Bravo. Mine's lumpy. Should have brushed it better.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
And so I did want to ask,
Yes,
for my hair, would I brush it beforehand or would I just kind of,
I would brush it. It's up to you, to be honest,
okay.
because if you brush it afterwards, I would recommend brushing it afterwards to get that Hedy Lamarr look. You're going to want to
Yeah.
brush out the curls.
Hmm.
And I would recommend once you take them out to kind of redefine the shapes a little bit. So what I mean by that is when you take it out, I'll quickly do this, although my hair has not set, it's not curled. You can twist it the other way to loosen it up, right?
Hmm.
And then when you take them out, you might end up with like, a large curl, like a single large curl here. You can break them
Yeah.
up and just finger curl to
Hmm.
break them up and get a couple more curls and give yourself more volume, and then just brush it out. You can also back comb on the actual curl in a
Hmm.
couple spots, and that'll help to define that kind of, she has like the pushed up glam curl. So it's not just brushed out,
Yeah.
but it kind of has the shape locked in place.
Hmm.
So wherever the curl is, like if it's a wave and you have that little like indent here where the curl is, brush up here with like a rat tail comb, like a very small comb. One, two,
Yeah.
do it again here, and it'll just like lock in this shape here and fluff it up a little bit.
Okay, cool.
And that's the how I would recommend creating that look. Um,
Yeah.
another little tip, you can always twist to tighten it. So if you
Yeah.
want to set tighter curls, you could twist to tighten it, and that'll also help feel more secure on the head. And then the headband look, you just cross it in. I know I undid it, but you just cross them in the back, switch hands, and then the one that's under, you can tuck it over. The one that's over, you can tuck it under.
Hmm.
Really no wrong way to do it, but that's just how you can wear it out and about. Overnight, you don't have to wear it like this. You can wear it any way that's comfortable.
Oh yeah, it feels really steady, like it's gonna
It
stay.
looks good. Yeah, yeah, you could go running with that. Yours is
Yeah.
good. You nailed it, Kimberly. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I love
Uh,
this color too. The blue is so beautiful. Like
I love
normally I'm a pink girly. I love pink, like everything's pink. But that this blue is just so beautiful.
Thank you. I love it too. It reminds me
Yeah.
of like Mediterranean Ocean. Like it's
Oh,
just so
oh,
like
for sure.
peaceful and like, yeah, it's a fun blue. It's a cool blue.
Yeah.
It's our brand blue color too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Any other questions for you?
Um, Not really. I was just kind of worried about sleeping it with it like down because it's not too I tried it like fold it behind my head and
Yeah.
sleep. It wasn't like the most comfortable. I'm mostly a side sleeper anyway, so it was actually really comfortable to sleep in. Like other things I've tried and it was like absolutely not even it didn't even like other things I tried didn't even have a wire and it was still like so uncomfortable. But and I was so when I got this, I was afraid that it would be uncomfortable. But then I put it on, I slept, and I was like, actually, no, it really It really is so comfortable.
Awesome. So happy to hear it.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. And if it is uncomfortable at any point, you can just take them down and, they'll bend any which way. So just
Okay, nice.
you can tuck them up top or move them
Oh
around,
yeah, that was
whatever is
smart.
out of the way. Granted, if you're a
Hmm.
side sleeper, I think this is going to be worse.
Yeah.
Cool. Um, awesome. Just make sure it's 100% dry before taking it out. That's the only
Hmm.
last tip. And yeah, I know you asked about brushing before, after. I think that's like up to you. You are going to brush it
Hmm.
afterwards. So you can,
Hmm.
wrap it without brushing it. Less brushes, like less frizz. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can just brush it afterwards if that feels good for you. Um,
Okay.
if you brush it beforehand, your curls are going to be more defined and more,
Hmm.
spiral. But yeah, I think afterwards is just good. We can try it both ways. A/B test.
Yeah, I just kind of try it every which way and see what works best, like a trial error
Yeah, yeah,
and everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Anything else I
Awesome.
can help you with?
I think that's it, Emily. You answered all my questions. I
Awesome.
really appreciate this one-on-one time that you offer. I think it's really amazing, and you seem like a really cool person.
Thank
So
you.
thanks for everything you're doing.
My pleasure. My pleasure. I wish more brands offered. It's something I always wanted with other
Mhm.
beauty brands. So I'm like, yeah, we'll
Yeah,
offer it. We can help people here for sure. My
for
pleasure. It
sure.
was so nice to meet you, Kimberly.
It was
Really.
nice to meet you too.
Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, hon.
Thanks, you too. Bye, Emily.
Bye.